What do you need to invest and do business in Minas Gerais? First of all, let's talk about numbers. Our state has more than 20 million inhabitants, more than the sum of the population of Sweden and Austria. Our area is larger than the area of France. We are in the center of South America and the largest consuming center in Brazil. Minas Gerais has the third biggest economy in the country and is the second most exporting state. The metropolitan region of Belo Horizonte, the capital of the state, has the fifth highest industrial concentration in Latin America. There are also large industrial regions throughout the state, as well as industrial clusters which value each region's vocation. To connect all these and for our production to flow, we have the largest road system and the second largest railroad system in the country, in addition to 5 dry ports. The Confins International Airport and the first industrial airport in Brazil reinforce our connectivity with the global chains. In Minas, everything is like this. Impressive. We are one of the main producers in the food and beverage industry in Brazil, highlighting coffee, milk, meat, and sugar. Now that you're starting to know us better, it's time to go deeper. Minas Gerais is the largest Brazilian producer of steel, iron ore, gold, niobium, and cement, and more, much more. We are the biggest reforesting state in Brazil and the third largest producer of ethanol, the same ethanol which drives the vehicles we manufacture here. And they are not just a few. We are the second largest automotive center in Brazil. And we have the second largest automobile factory in the world. In the south of Minas, we manufacture heavy machines for civil construction. And where does the power to produce all these come from? Some of the largest hydropower plants in the country are here in Minas. We have the second biggest energetic capacity installed and a big reserve in natural gas expansion, in addition to growing investments in sources of renewable energy. Technology is another strength that makes us go further, and even the sky is not the limit. In the region of Itajubá, in the south of Minas, there is the only helicopter factory in Latin America, and the metropolitan region of Belo Horizonte gathers important commercial aviation companies and integrated maintenance centers. In Minas, there is also the largest biotechnology and life science cluster in Brazil. Large companies from the medical and measuring sector are installed in the state. Innovation is everywhere in Minas. Santa Rita do Sapucaí, in the south of Minas, is the cradle of the Electronics Valley, a reference in technology in the state. The metropolitan region of Belo Horizonte gathers the best startups community in Brazil. São Pedro Valley, a creative economy cluster. In Minas, there is a broad fiber optic network, state-of-the-art telecommunication services, and investments in R&D won't stop growing. We are at the country's vanguard in the information technology, micro and nanotechnology industry, especially in technologies aimed at power generation, mining, and health. Well, you must be asking yourself, what about labor force to make all this work? The FIEMG system knows that there is no strong industry without a well-trained labor force. That is why we invest so much in education, in technical schools, training centers, and qualified education for all industrial segments. The FIEMG system also invests in innovation and technology centers aimed at the development of researchers and technological solutions which make our industry grow and gain competitiveness. In addition to the investment which the proper industrial sector makes in education, in the state of Minas Gerais, there is the highest number of federal universities in the country, as well as many important education and knowledge centers. That is why, when it's about business, Minas is a world of opportunities and has strong industry under full expansion. You just need to talk to those who most understand the industry in the state and start being a part of this growth. You just need to talk to FIEMG. FIEMG gathers everything you and your company need to invest and make business here in a sustainable and competitive way. We also rely on partnerships with the federal government and the state government. FIEMG offers commercial and investments intelligence services, support and coordination for site location, access to sources of public funding, identification of industrial partners, suppliers, and potential customers, full support for performance of international business through Evaldo Leutsch Institute. It also offers assistance in different technical areas: environment, labor, taxation, fiscal, innovation, and intellectual property. And to offer services and products which help each region in Minas to achieve its industrial vocation completely. There are 10 regional offices spread throughout the state. The time to expand your company's business has come. Let's do business together.